What better time than the lead up to International Women's Day to introduce a brand new segment here on Gravitas. We are calling it What Women Want. And as the name suggests, this is a space for stories of women, stories around women, stories that affect women. This segment aims to bring to the fore issues that are otherwise buried under a politically charged primetime story list sometimes. We will be focusing on issues that are considered uncomfortable to talk about. We will be giving voice to those who have stayed underrepresented for far too long. We will be telling stories from a woman's perspective, because some stories are best told by us, like the story of our body, our rights, the story of abortion. Today, France has made history by taking a big pro-women step towards protecting reproductive rights. The country has made abortion a constitutional right, becoming the first country to guarantee my body, my choice explicitly. This is a huge step towards guaranteeing women's right to choose and protecting their reproductive rights. The question that arises now is whether other countries like the US will follow suit. Will other countries improve their protections for reproductive freedom? Here's a report on this historic development.
Le scrutin est clos.
Voters 339, votes cast 317, for 267, against 50. The Senate has passed it.
A big moment in history. On Monday, France did something that no other country has done. They put the right to abortion in their constitution. Yes, you heard that right. In France, abortion is now a guaranteed freedom. Under the gilded ceilings of Versailles Palace, in a special joint vote of the two houses of parliament, French MPs and senators overwhelmingly backed the move, and with a massive 780 votes against 72, they made it official. A historic feat for women's rights. In the French capital, scenes of joy unfolded. After the vote results lit up a giant screen by the Eiffel Tower, cheers and dance erupted among women's rights supporters. Pop star Beyoncé's song Girls echoed in the background, setting the celebratory tone in Paris.
Now for once we're ahead of the curve. We're taking a historic step to protect women in long term. And showing that France is able to do this will allow other countries to follow in our footsteps and protect abortion everywhere.
I find it reassuring for future generations. I hope that it will get easier and that things won't be made difficult for women who have this sort of difficulty.
Activists carrying placards reading "My body, my choice" cheered and applauded the historic vote as the Eiffel Tower sparked in the background. This world-first feat received a warm welcome from women's rights groups. But a section of the society was not happy. Anti-abortion groups harshly criticized the move.
Abortion is already legal in France, and I don't understand why we need to put it in the constitution, because it's already allowed. And I don't want this to encourage even more women to take the lives of little unborn babies.
In France, abortion rights are more widely accepted than in the US and many other countries. France's pro-choice move was the culmination of an effort that began in direct response to the US Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. With abortion under threat in the United States as well as in parts of Europe like Hungary, France's move was a clear signal of support for women's reproductive rights. Before the historic vote, Prime Minister Gabriel Attal had urged lawmakers to make France a leader in women's rights, declaring society's moral debt to women. None of France's major political parties questioned the right to abortion. In fact, a recent poll reveals over 80% support for abortion rights among the French public. The government has argued that the right to abortion is threatened in the United States, echoing the 2022 Supreme Court decision. It's essential to note that amending the French Constitution is a rare event, having occurred only 17 times since 1958. The last amendment in 2008 guaranteed more powers to Parliament and allowed citizens to bring grievances to the Constitutional Court. Therefore, the right to abortion marks a significant step forward in France. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.